hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. So, today we're finally going to use all of this haul makeup that I bought. So, if you didn't watch my haul, please do that. I'll link it in the eye and below or wherever you'll be able to find it. It's fine. Anywho, I've been stocked up on all of this haul makeup for, I don't know, like months now. So we're gonna finally like test some of it. Some of it I've used like a little bit because I can't help myself. But a lot of it like I haven't used yet. So let's just get into it. There's only a couple categories of things that I don't have. Like I don't have a new primer, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of my Tatcha Canvas, liquid canvas. You know what it is already. So for foundation, oh wait, no. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. This is the shade Too Light. So I have this. I think I'm just gonna kind of put it on my cheeks and we'll just blend the foundation over it. I've seen some people do that. I've done that a couple times because then the foundation just kind of like mixes in and it's just like a little bit brighter in these areas. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the few times I have really used that, I don't really notice a whole lot of difference, which is sad because that stuff was like $40. But I'll use it. It gives a really pretty effect, but you know. Okay, so for foundation, we're gonna use the Urban Decay Stay Naked Liquid Weightless Foundation. I have the shade 31NN. This is the first time that I've used this foundation by itself. I have only ever used it mixed with other foundations that I have, just because I've been kind of on like a mixing foundations kick, but we're gonna use it by itself. Oh, it kind of smelled like alcohol. This is just like a touch bit light for my self tanner. That's okay. It's kind of just throwing me off, I think, because it's like a little lighter and I would really like it to be. I mean, you can see on my hand, my self tan is just a lot darker than this is. I think if my body wasn't so much tanner, I would like it a little bit better, but it also kind of looks strange. Like it stuck to my skin kind of weird. I don't know if I like it by itself so far. Matte or something maybe? I just feel like it kind of stuck very strangely and it's not as like it's almost like it went on really full coverage, but it's not full coverage. Does that make sense? I don't know. For concealer, I'm going to use a combination of my Kylie concealer to correct. This is the shade Birch, and a little of my Jouer Liquid High Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Creme Cafe. So those, these aren't new products, so I'm just going to use them really fast. That looks a lot better with the concealer on it. Oh, I guess I don't really have a new powder either, so I'm just gonna go over my face with the typical, you guys know the drill, CoverGirl under the eyes and just a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me all over the face. I'm just gonna do that real quick. I forgot my Blendiful and I don't want to get up, so we're not gonna. Oh, I just realized I don't have new eyebrow products either. So I'm just gonna do my brows like off camera and I'll just come right back with my brows done. And then I think everything else I have is new. I have a new highlighter, new eyeshadow, new blush, Oh, well, I kind of have a new bronzer. You'll see. But yeah, everything else I have should be new. It's just like those couple products that you never really buy new stuff of. Like, I hardly ever buy new face powder and new brow products. Like, when am I buying new face powder and new brow products? Like, literally never. But anyway, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, now I have brows. Thank goodness, you know. Okay, anyway, so like I was saying, I kind of have something new for bronzer. I found this teeny little baby Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless finish. This is in the shade 3, which is the dark shade. My dumb ass was like, yeah, I can like put this on my face. Girl, no, it's too dark for that. It's a bronzer for me. So that's how we're going to use it. And we're just gonna pick it up on this fluffy bronzer brush and see how this goes. I've only done this one other time and it looked pretty nice, so we're gonna see. I might have to put a little bit of a warmer bronzer over it, but we'll see how this goes. That looks really pretty for a bronzer for me. You know, this was just what I got from the Sephora like sample. I think that this was like the only shade they had left, and I was like, I'll use it somehow. I just really want to try it, and I think it's kind of nice as a bronzer. It's very pigmented, so it does take a couple minutes for me to blend out, but I think it has just such a pretty, like, this is, I went a little heavy on this side, but I think it has a really pretty finish. At least I can use this little baby one for that. Maybe someday I'll spend the $45 to buy it to use as just an under eye powder, but that feels expensive for an under eye powder, so maybe not. Okay, on to other exciting things. I got the new Patrick Star Cream Blush Duo. This is in the shade Do We Know Her? And it's like the orangey, like coral color. I should have maybe tried this before I put powder on, but honestly, a lot of times I end up using my cream blush on top of a powder anyway. So let's see how that goes. Oh, it's very, I was gonna swatch it for you guys. It's very, very like oily feeling. See how shiny it is? Hopefully it doesn't move like my face product around, but this is a really pretty blush color. Like, wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just scared my cat. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques blush brush. Well, actually it's a foundation brush that I use as a blush brush. And I'm gonna pick some up and then kind of dab it off on my hand because I don't know how pigmented this one will be because I've never used it. So here we go. Oh, the answer is pretty. Wow, that is a very pigmented cream blush. Ooh, once I dabbed it out though, kind of pretty. Wow, kind of pretty. Look at that little glow it gave me back too. And you know, it really did not move the product underneath at all. Okay, I'm gonna try just a little bit of the powder blush on top because y'all know I just cannot help myself. And if we're blushy, we're just blushy. Who cares? It's literally like 9:30 and I decided I wanted to film. So the only person that's gonna see me is the next video that I'm gonna film and my husband. So I kind of like it. I like it just a little on the nose. Cute. Wow, I really like that. You guys, I've wanted to try a Patrick Ta blush like since they came out, and everyone raved about them. Everyone was like, oh, they're so good. They're so good. We love them. They're such pretty colors. Okay, well, I finally got one. When he came out with the duos, I literally, my friend and I like sent them to each other and we were like, we need these. Like, because we needed that. I'll be in like, it's so, I'm so happy with it. Oh, you guys, I forgot I had this Jaclyn Hill, or this Jaclyn Cosmetics Mood Light powder. But the thing is I don't think it's really a setting powder. I don't think that I would use it as a setting powder either because of how shiny it is. I don't really like that all over shiny. So I think what I'm gonna do is put a little bit in the cap here. I have the shade Carrots, right? Yeah, Carrots. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in the cap, and I'm gonna take this like loose, it's supposed to be a contour brush, but it's really just kind of a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna pick some up and just kind of put it just in the areas where I would want to glow a little bit extra, because then I have the loose highlight that's supposed to be like super concentrated. So I think that's how we're gonna do it. See, that kind of looks like a really like not intense highlight. Yeah, I wouldn't want that all over my face. I don't know about you guys, but that's not really my kind of thing to have all over my face. Oh, I really like how that looked though. Just as a way to kind of illuminate in specific areas, but that's okay. I'll use it like that all day. I love, 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 love the Hourglass Luminous Light, whatever it's called, ambient light powder. That's what it is. And I would use this brush and just do the exact same thing just to give my skin a glow, and then do a more concentrated highlight. So that's what I would use this for, because I love that technique. And this one is a little bit more gold versus that one that I have, the Luminous Light, is a little bit more champagne-y. So this one is good for a little bit more of a bronzed look, you know? Okay, let's do this one now. I have the shade High Volt. Yeah, so it's the more rose gold shade, which I love a rose gold highlight. I'm a little nervous to pick up too much on my brush, so I tried to just pick up a little amount, and let's just see. But she said this one to be a little bit more concentrated, just where you want it to be like really nice and bright. It is, I mean, I'm definitely beaming now. You definitely can't pick up too much because it gets a little hard to blend out. Like, I picked up a little too much on this side where it got a little difficult to blend, but this side looks really good. I got nervous seeing everyone use that, you know, the main like, well, bam shade that she had was called Extra, right? Yeah, it was called Extra. And that one, like watching people put that one on in video, I was like, you're scaring me through the screen, you know? I will say what I really like about this versus like some other loose highlighters that I have is sometimes loose highlighters almost aren't dense enough. And I mean, like, they kind of just fluff away once you start to put them on. Like this formula is almost like dense, like heavier or something, so that it really sticks. Like, you can see how well that stuck right there under my brow bone, whereas a lot of times with loose highlighters, they just fluff away, they fluff all over your face where you don't want them to be. This was really easy to use in the concentrated way that she suggests using it. Let's do the eyes. I feel like my face looks really summery, and we're about to just take an absolute left turn. And we're gonna be like full glam here in a minute, but that's okay. So, the eyeshadow palette I got was the Sorta Sweet palette from Kylie Cosmetics. If you saw my haul, you've already seen me talk about this, but the thing is, this is only the second Kylie eyeshadow palette I've ever tried, and the only reason it's not the first is because I got the Kendall and Kylie collab, which I also have reviewed, so I will link that as well. Anyway, yeah, and I was interested in trying it because for whatever reason, all of her eyeshadow palettes that were these 9 pans were on sale at Ulta. They're normally like $42, and I bought this for $19. So they were kind of super on sale, and I had heard other people say good things about this one in particular. So I was like, well, I'll get this one. I am willing to try it for $19, but to spend $42 on a 9-pan palette, no. Oh, let me swatch it for you real quick. So we'll just go down the line here. So this is Buttermilk, Glazed, and Rose, Berry Bite, Sweet, and Cookie Dough. This is Raspberry Sugar, Cocoa, and Spice Plum. So there we go. That is the whole palette swatched. I think that these swatches look kind of beautiful. I really like this color story. It's very like neutral, maybe a little cool on some of these, but like this looks like a beautiful like fall winter palette, which I think is when it came out, which is why I said I look summery for now, but we're really taking a left turn here. But I really like these. I think this swatched better than the Kendall Kylie one. Watch that video for my full thoughts, but I don't know. I think that this one swatched better, and I'm hoping because these are like darker colors that they come out a lot more pigmented, but we shall see. Look we can create with it. I think we're gonna do something where I can also use my new little e.l.f. glitter. This is the shade, I think, Dirty Martini. Yeah, Dirty Martini. I'll swatch this one for you too real quick. It's a very interesting like grungy gold color, but I think that it kind of works with this color story really well. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. We're gonna have a kind of a grungy, like almost fall vibe for this look, but you know, it just is what it is. These are the colors we have, and I think it'll still be pretty. So I think I'm gonna just start with Buttermilk, this one here in the top corner, and just put that all over my lid just as a nice base. I used to always do this, and I stopped doing it for a while, and then I started doing it again, and I was like, why did I ever stop? This makes it makes eyeshadows easier to use, I think. I think it's an easier way to do it. I think I'm now gonna go into Rose and just start building up some color on the outside. Actually try to do a little bit of a spotlight eye, so I'm going to take this little pencil brush and get some color in the inner corner of my eye. I don't do a lot of spotlight eyes, but I do think that they are so pretty, and I like them every time I actually do one, so today's the day. Okay, so then to actually deepen up, we're going to use the shade Cocoa. Again to get in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, we're gonna deepen this even further and use Spice Plum. I'm gonna do this still with my pencil brush on both sides of the eye and then use the fluffy one to blend it out. I'm gonna use this pencil brush to run some rose and cocoa under my lower lash line, and I'll probably deepen it up a little bit with Spice Plum, but I'm gonna try to make sure I have a spot here to put some of the glitter under my eye as well. Okay, let's see. I feel sometimes when I do a dark eye look, I'm like, oh, it looks like I have a black eye or something, but it always looks better like once it's done, glitter, lashes, you know, but at first I'm just kind of like, okay. Thanks. Okay, let's put this glitter on. Okay, that was a little bit more of an ordeal than I thought it would be, but I think I'm going to take a little bit of this glazed color and just kind of tap it in the middle so we actually get like a spotlight effect. Yeah, just kind of brightens up that color just the tiniest bit. As much as it looks cool, it was just really dark. Ooh, that actually looks really cool now. Okay, I'm gonna use these lashes since we've already got a lot going on. Let's go big, am I right? These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina collection lashes. This is the style So Hollywood. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on and I'll be right back and we will talk about these products. Okay, we're back. Lashes are on. I did my lips too because I just kind of felt like I needed it after this. I think that this is the most dramatic look I've done in 1,000 years, but I kind of love it. Like, I feel very intense, kind of feel like a bad bitch, just eyelashes so big. For my lips, I used my brand new Patrick Ta lip pencil. It's so funny because it like clicks and that's how you get it up, but I always catch myself like trying to twist it and I'm like, why won't I twist? Well, bitch, you gotta click it. Anyway, this is the shade. I have the shade. She's Humble. Sure. And I topped it with my Patrick Ta lip gloss, which I've talked about before and I love so much. It's in the shade She's Expensive. So I just did that because I felt like maybe just a simple lip for how intense my eyes are. But okay, let's talk about the things that I used today that are new. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Hollywood Youth whatever. You know, people have raved about this and I'm gonna keep using it and I'm gonna keep trying it, but so far I've noticed no difference in how my skin looks when I use it and when I don't use it. So I'm on the fence on that one. The Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, you know, I gotta use this some more by itself too. I really, really like it mixed in with other foundations. I've done that a lot. I've mixed it with my Pretty Vulgar foundation. I've mixed it with my Cover FX foundation. I've mixed it with both of those and I really, really like it that way. It was just kind of like weird by itself today, but I gotta use it a little bit more. I think maybe if I put color correcting drops so it's like a warmer tone for my skin, maybe then I'll like it a little bit more. But today I didn't quite love it, but it also was better once I put concealer on too, so I think maybe I'm just on the fence about this. The Patrick Ta blush. Are you kidding? I can't open it. Okay, there we go. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad I bought it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't wait to keep using it. I want to use this every day, all the time. Teeny little baby Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish setting powder that I used as bronzer. I really like it as a bronzer. You know, she just came out with those bronzers that are supposed to be similar in formula to this. I'm like, or you could save like $10 and just buy a darker shade of this. My Jaclyn Hill highlighters, I really like them. I really like this for a nice diffused highlight, and I really like this as the more concentrated, like beaming highlight. I think that these are fun. I wish they weren't limited edition. I hope she brings them back, maybe in more colors, maybe in just like different packaging, because I really like these. I'm so glad that I got them just half off. Very happy with that purchase. Okay, eye stuff. Lashes, huge. Kind of love them. Definitely are like an event lash. I don't know where else I'll wear these, but I really like them. Maybe if I ever get to go out into the world and go to a concert again, I could really rock these. I really, really liked how these shadows performed. I didn't really get to use the shimmers, so I don't know how I feel about those. But as far as the mattes, like these browns worked so well. Like, I see why people talk about this palette in particular, because it was very much easy to use, but also it didn't really, it wasn't lacking in pigmentation. It really just, this was a nice like buttery, easy matte formula. So I'm happy I got this one. It was definitely, I think I'll get my $19 worth of use out of this one. This little elf guy, you know, aside from it being a weird color, I really liked it. I liked how it went on. I liked that it was easy to blend on the eye, because I find that sometimes with a liquid shadow like this, it will stick really bad and you can't blend it out at all, or it will just like pull the pigment off the rest of your eye if you put it kind of in the wrong spot and try to blend it out. Like, sometimes it's just too much of a pain to like use these and blend literally at all. But this was very easy to do. It was very easy to use and I really liked it. If I see more of these on sale, I might be inclined to pick up another couple, because this was definitely worth the $2.50 I paid for it. And I would say it would even be worth the full price $5. So yeah, I liked this. This was good. But yeah, I guess the last thing is this lip pencil, and I like it. To be honest, I used it before I even filmed this video. But no, I really like it. I really like the color of it. I would maybe like if it was just like, if I would have gotten like the slightly darker shade, because I think this was the lightest one, but that's okay. I think it's a really pretty like peachy nude color for me, so I am not mad at it. But anyway, yeah, that is it. That is the look. Tell me what you guys think. What you guys think of these products. Have you tried any of them? Do you want to try any of them? Do you think that this look turned out kind of fun and dramatic? Because I do. But yeah, that is it from me. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me, for spending some time talking about makeup, my favorite topic. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go film another video real quick, and then I'm gonna go to bed because it's like after 10 o'clock now. So I just decided, you know, late night filming is what I was gonna do. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night, a great day, a great whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.